I don't remember hearing this one being so dark. Oh my god! Hi, I'm autistic. At least I think so. Anyways, today I'm going to be using my superpower of autism to analyze music for your enjoyment. After all, I live to serve. Serve, it's the scale that we're going to be rating the song on today. That will be song construction, innovation, replayability, and vibes. So does this song serve? I think it already does. And that's just simply because it has Tedo in it, if I'm being totally honest. If there's Tedo in a song, I'm already sold. But this song is by Flavor Foley. It seems like this dude came out of nowhere just swinging hardcore. But there's some interesting things with this song I want to show a little bit later on, but let's get into it. So immediately we got like a 90s sound font.
Wake up, morning set in motion for me. Clear cut.
The 90s sound font with like meaty instruments. Reminds me of like the old era of Vocaloid.
Guaranteed. And when they drag me by my feet,
Ooh, that's
pick me
smooth.
up and march me to the beat. Make me complete. I'm miles above the street. Staring at
It almost sounds like a stride piano kind of thing.
thing.
So if anybody plays piano, try doing it in stride. It'd be really cool.
It seems caught up in routine.
Me too.
Can't
Sometimes.
see the beneath. The days go by so uniformly.
Listen carefully to the vocals here,
Determined for me, yeah.
especially coming up.
Sword in fame, my fans adore me. Only way to fuck it up is to
Damn, okay.
I don't get the messages, they don't come to me. Everything that I can say is spoken for me, yeah.
It's just, it blooms into something so full here. And it seems like it moved away from like the early 90s sound font, early Vocaloid meaty instrument kind of thing. Like they got some proper sample. Okay,
God, I'm so pathetic.
bye monetization, that's gone now.
When I rip you off my chest, won't you realize you're just a cyst? The flooded message in the blood from this success. Watch me as I eat my heart of this business, but I breathe.
Oh,
Something's got me doubting. It seems, am I anything
no, I relate a little bit to this one.
beneath? The days of
I don't remember hearing this one being so dark. Oh my god! Wow! It reminds me a lot of that time I worked a corporate job. This is how it feels to be in like high-level corporate positions. It's really rough. Poor Tedo!
I could be a friend or I could be a foe. You make the decision and that's all I know. I could be a sinner, I could be a saint, perfectly devoid of anything I ain't. I could be a martyr, I could be a cause. I can be whatever everybody wants. Oh, I could
You don't
be
have
a
to go that
canvas,
far.
I could be a doll. I don't think I'm even something real at all. I could be a woman.
What have they done to Tedo over the years? No! Oh, but this breakdown. Hold on, I kind of want to hear this, just the instrumental part. I love Tedo, but I want to hear what this dude did. Let me look at the timestamp. This dude knows his tension and release so well. God, it reminds me of like so at the beginning, it uses almost like this 90s sound font and it's like retro MIDI style instruments. So you have like, you know, an old style piano bass, all that kind of stuff going on. And then it seems like it eventually blossoms into proper sampling. So it starts sounding a little bit more modern. And there was one part at about like the 3-minute mark, it might have been 3. Yeah, this part, the build up here, where it's building up. And it sounds like something you would legit hear from like a big jazz band. It is so excellently done. So, before I get into the ratings and stuff, there's some more interesting things I want to show you about this song. Because I've only heard the chorus before, and that's the first chorus. I've never listened to the full song yet. There's something really interesting happening with the vocals, actually, if you isolate the vocals. So I have the timestamp pulled up already here. I just did a quick skim through, but just take a very careful listen.
Beneath the days go by so uniformly, tightly controlled and determined for me, yeah.
It's got the little whip in the background.
My fans adore me, only way to fuck it up is to be boring. I don't get the messages, they don't come to me. Everything that I can say is spoken for me, yeah.
So in the song itself, I'm gonna see if I can find it instrumentals only. In the song itself, the vocals sound happy because of the accompaniment. But if you have just the vocals on their own, it sounds so melancholic. And this is masterfully done. This is really hard to do. Yeah, let's just listen to this really carefully. Yeah, see, that's not a MIDI instrument. That's like a proper sampled saxophone. Even the trumpet. It's just so well made. It reminds me of, ooh, that's just right. It reminds me of, what's it called? Japanese city pop too, a little bit. So if you listen to a city pop instrumental, it's going to be very similar in like the style and sound font, because it was very similar to big band jazz back in the day. I don't know if they still make it that way. I did hear an artist recently that almost sounded a lot like it, but it's more modernized. But this is like almost like retro futurism, but retro. I don't know how to explain it, but it's really, really good. So, does it serve? So the first is song construction. I made that comment earlier about tension and release, and that is exceedingly important when you're writing music, because music is about building up tension and then having a proper release, like a payoff that's really good. So when you think about like, I think about like an EDM concert, they have the drop. Is the drop good? Is the tension building up to the drop build up tension properly? And I would say most definitely yes, a hardcore yes. Innovation, he combined almost like a 90s sound font, early Vocaloid era, like a MIDI style thing with proper sampled instruments that are almost Japanese city pop sounding. Also, English Vocaloid makers aren't very common, so this is really cool to see. I would say absolutely yes, it's innovative, even though it's using old instruments. It's done very well. Replayability, duh. Great replayability. The vibes, wonderful. Very dark, melancholic, but at the same time, it almost feels hopeful, like because of the instrumental, but it's very dark, very dark. I like that. I'm a sucker for dark music. But overall, I would say absolutely yes, this does serve. And one final criteria I didn't put up on the screen. Would I listen to it? It's not normally what I seek out, like this style of music, but yes, it's actually so well done. Well, just because I wouldn't listen to it doesn't mean it's not well done, but I would listen to this. This is something I would seek out. Plus there's Tedo in it, so I'm sold. But hopefully you guys share a similar thought process to me. I would love to hear, because I wasn't sure if I was going to really enjoy this one, but I did. I had a really good time with it. But I hope to hear from you all. Get out of this video. I love you.